that I ain't
vigilante.
your
She's not
fucking
white.
friend? Are you fucking crazy? Like, stop playing with Jesus right now, because this shit ain't cool. It ain't cool at all. Now, you the motherfucking victim.
Hey,
All that
Blaze.
shit you was talking in that fucking live, I'm sitting back here like, yeah, I'm rooting for this bitch. The same block bitch that lied. Why you couldn't say shit yesterday, bitch?
Jimmy.
Why the fuck you didn't say shit yesterday? Why didn't you get your goof troop ass up there and say something when this bitch was saying all this shit about your stupid ass? Why the fuck you didn't do that? You wanted somebody to have your back. Where the fuck was you when I asked you to have mine, bitch? Where the fuck was you when you couldn't have fucking lied? You could have told the truth, bitch. The fuck is wrong with these niggas around here? You can't
So,
treat a fucking friend away if you don't eat every nigga dick on this motherfucker, V Clay.
ooh, friend. Friend.
Mute me, please.
Friend. Yeah, friend. So I'm gonna finish out the timeline. So after all of that shit yesterday, I was told I was blocked on the phone. She didn't even tell me I was blocked, but I didn't give a fuck. I mean, I really didn't give a fuck because I was talking to my best friend about whether I should block her on everything anyway. Because I was like, she got me looking crazy, and you did not. I told Ballhead and Tiki, I said, I swear to God, and I still swear on this, if she would have came and told me originally that I got into it because I'm most hated, and she said this to me, I would have definitely been like, what the fuck? But again, even in my right mind, I was like, V Clay has been caught in some lies. Let me go over there and say, hey, what's going on? Let me see what's going on from Tea Time side, because I don't think she's just gonna come directly at you and say you're a bitch and call, say she feel bad for your autistic daughter. I'm missing a part. But unfortunately, I couldn't get there because, like I said, Tea Time snapped on me. Whatever. Don't give a fuck. V Clay chose to block me. Okay? Don't give a fuck. You put me in a lot of shit. It is best that we separate from this point because you have literally dragged me into shit without telling me shit. And y'all know, people like, she go, why didn't you vet it first? Or why did you go over there in the first place? I stand up for people that are being bullied. I don't like that shit. And if y'all got a problem with me not liking that shit, then I don't give a fuck. Block me. It's disgusting. And I damn sure don't deal with people that talk about children. So that's the main thing that was like, wee, wee, wee. She talked about your child? Which one? The baby. Oh, we not doing that. We not fucking doing that. That's why I went over there. Otherwise, I wouldn't get involved in this shit because I don't fucking care. Okay? After she blocked me, Ball said she blocked her on everything. I don't know what Tiki did. No offense, I didn't ask her because Tiki really be like, not really in the shit. She's like the neutral one. I would say like the neutral one. Octavia, I didn't ask her what she did either. Once this call ended, we talked a little bit more, decompressed, tried to figure out what the fuck was going on because again, I told y'all she left the call. And then she started doing her blocking. So I guess Empress Live happened last night. Can you admit that you wasn't honest when you first came in T Live though? No, because me not being honest, y'all keep going with this narrative saying, oh, she said she didn't know. She said she didn't know. I never said I didn't know what was going on. I never said that. I came in your live and said, hey, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I didn't even get a chance to tell what I did and didn't know before she was like, I'll line all you bitches up. Jump, bitch, jump. That's all I heard. That's when I went from 0 to red. Fuck 100. But anyway, so after the blocking situation, I guess Empress had a live last night where the situation continued. And from my guess, because I didn't even get a chance to talk to her today because I wasn't fucking talking to her today. I was pissed off. I never said the streets is talking, merch that, because never said that. And Tea Time never even said I said that. So I'm going to need you to get your shit right, merch that. I need y'all to realize that this was supposed to stay on the back end. We respected her by doing as normal friends do. We don't like what you did. We don't fuck with it. Move separately. Nobody brought it here. She sent a text out herself this morning saying, I'm going live. I'm going to address all this shit. I'm not going to give up like that. And when she decided to go into the live, first she started off going in on Tea Time, saying T's a liar, T is a liar, T is a liar, T is a liar. So I'm just interested, like, No offense, I don't even fuck with T right now, but you're the liar right now because I've seen so many motherfucking lies. And Bella, no offense, but baby, I'm not coming to court. Anyway, I am not getting ready to sit up here and do this with you. So I wasn't coming to the live. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to listen. Merch it. Messy TikTok. I'll be waiting. Anyway, so we wait for the live. She go on the live. She talk about tea time first. Then the first thing I hear, which is the reason why I came in the box, was, and my so-called friends, they just left me. Oh, we're not going to do that. Because if you want to be technical, even by physical terms, you left the motherfucking chat because you couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle hearing the truth about yourself, which is you fucked up. You were wrong. You got everybody involved in shit because you did not tell the full truth. And I genuinely believe that you didn't give the full context because you're being manipulative. You wanted us to be able to help you. That was my thought. I said you wanted us to be able to help you. That's why you knew if you gave us the full story, well, nobody gonna back that shit. The same way you came in my text messages and only told me about your daughter and only about the part about you being called a bitch. You didn't mention the most hated part because of the fact that you knew that if you would have mentioned that, I would have said, I ain't got shit to do with this because I'm not defending him. He doesn't even want defending. He doesn't even want defending. And I told you that. I had a whole conversation with you where I said there is a group of people with disabilities that want to be treated as normal. They do not want to be based off, labeled, or grouped based off of their disability. They want to be able to go into spaces and fucking chill without having to hear about they got this, they got that, or they got this and they got that. And you said you understood. So I'm not doing that shit. Tea Time need attention. I told you I was not giving her no more attention since yesterday. Tea Time don't stick to her word. I told y'all she was gonna be up all night talking about me, and she did. So the same way I stick to my word, I'm gonna stick to it today. I'm not giving her no more shit. She can do that over there. Y'all can put it on the blogs, and y'all can listen to it all day long. If you want to go over there, you can. Anyway, so after you did what you did, you decided to go live today and bash us? Why? Because we told the truth? And we told you the truth on the back end. You could have kept that shit on the back end. No offense, I'm gonna tell the truth. You got cussed the fuck out on the back end. That's why I don't understand why your daughter's coming up here all snappy. She wasn't on the call yesterday. At all. She wasn't there. No, I didn't say that. That's the person in the comments that keep dropping that shit. What the fuck ever they messy TikTok ass but yeah, that person. That's the person that keeps saying that shit. Anyway, let me stay out the comments. I'm gonna start ignoring y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn them off. Anyway, how do I do that? Yeah. So, to sit up here and then to sit up here and start all this shit and now you crying? You could have handled that shit on the back end. You was emotional on the back end. I ain't even gonna do you like that. Even though you did me like that, I ain't even gonna do you like that. But you know what you was doing on the back end. And you was talking shit. You talked more shit after yesterday. More. You would have thought that this lesson was learned, but you literally was, I found out a lot more shit this morning. A lot that you said about me and other people in this group. That ain't even got shit to do with it. So when Ballhead sit up here and tell you that you can't shut the fuck up, you can't. You can't. You cannot hold water, bro. And all bitches try to do is tell you the truth because, again, your friend, if she's really your friend, she's supposed to want to see you grow. She's supposed to want to see better for you. So she's not going to want to see you in situations like this. We're trying to tell you how to avoid being in situations like this, not only because you look fucking stupid, but because we know how messy talk works. It's going to take a lot for you to clean this shit up. If you can. That shit takes a minute. And we know you can't handle it. So we're trying to tell you, yo, B-Clay, leave messy talk. Get the fuck out of here. But you ain't want to listen to that. So here we are. And now your daughter's on live screaming. And you done regurgitated the situation with T. And even though you don't like what the fuck we had to say, if you would have just listened to us, even yesterday when we told you after this, even after this fucking, even after the whole live with T, before the screenshot, we told you, leave that girl alone. Leave it alone. Let it unalive. Let it go. And then that way, you can get back to your brand. The more you keep investing in this messy shit, you're never going to be able to get back to your autism lives because it's going to start leaking over there. Now, look, you had to come on live. You had to say something. Now you got 2 more situations. Like, what the fuck? I'm done talking. All this because whoever the fuck that is, I'm not letting nobody in the box. All of this because you wanted to come on live. All of this because you wanted to run back end screenshots. All of this because you just had to say something to in regards to the most hated situation. It's your mouth. I've had to learn the lesson. Hard as fuck. I had to learn the lesson on here that sometimes I had to shut the fuck up. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And I promise you, I wish I would have kept that lesson in my head this time. I said that to you on the phone. I'm not defending you no more. I can't, because this makes me look fucking stupid. I don't even do this. It's manipulative, and it's wrong. And all you had to do was tell the truth. And if niggas really wanted to help you, they would have helped you off of their own recognizance. They didn't have to do it off of the fact that you sitting up here and telling fucking lies. Because then is it really genuine help? It's not. One last thing before I finish talking, and then I'm going to see if Baldhead got anything else to say. And like I always do, I'm going to get the fuck off here and get back to my live, because I'm not going to do my life. Sorry. Because I'm not sitting up here and doing an 8-hour live. That's fucking ridiculous. But all the shit that I heard, because I got a couple messages that were really like agitating. And I know this is a little off subject, but I'm going to address this real quick. All the messages that I got about why did I post Sinister picture and she's innocent, all this other shit. One, I didn't need y'all to be privy to it until it became a fucking constant agitation hearing y'all say that shit in my motherfucking DM. To go down this list, but I will go ahead and go down it real quick, okay? So Zavina brought up a issue that she needed advice on in regards to parenting. Sinister was extremely disrespectful to her and her child. Even though Sinister was, Zavina was the one that was called out for it because of the fact that she brought it up. And we told her, we know Sinister was dead ass wrong. And we told Sinister, you shouldn't have talked to her like that. But at the same time, Zavina, if you didn't want advice, you shouldn't have brought it up, because you know how it is when you open a subject to people. Me, I was talking to Tiki and Most Hated. I never did anything to Sinister. Sinister had been coming for me. My looks, tried to get my nigga to talk for her and everything. Didn't say shit, I swear to God, on my daughter's life. But this day, I'm talking to Tiki and Most Hated. She's on pause. She comes off pause and literally in the middle of me talking said, I was speaking. I said, okay. I said, okay. She then chimes in to say, to it. Oh, sorry, I forgot another situation. AJ. Because that's another situation that caused a divide in this group. She sat up there and tried to get tea time into AJ's box during one of AJ's prominent interviews, knowing that she was friends with AJ, knowing she was friends with T. She never said to T, I'm not going to not do that or not answer her text, which she very well could have done to protect her friendship with AJ. Instead, she decides to back end call T, go into AJ's live, and set up to get her in the box. It pissed AJ off, as it should. You knew that's my op. You know this is an interview. Why are you being disrespectful? So what happens? She comes to us, tells us about it. We tell her, you're wrong. You didn't have to insert yourself in that. T-Time shouldn't even ask you to do that for her, knowing that you and AJ were friends. Why would you risk your friendship with AJ to help T-Time get in her box? You know that was wrong. Now she's upset with us. Sinister's upset with us because she felt like we should have been on her side. No. Again, just like with V. Clay, that's not how this works. When you're wrong, you're wrong. You knew the scene. You knew what was going on. Incident number 4. As Baldhead is hosting a live, or it was either Baldhead or Pilot. Let me turn these comments back on because y'all can correct me. It was either Baldhead or Pilot. You literally, talking about Sinister still, started your own live in the middle of their live, which we all know what that does. Takes the attention from their live to your live, because we all have the same followers in the group, all of us. And this is after me and you got into it. Why did you do that? Because I was in the box. So instead of supporting your friend and coming in their live, you went and held your own live to take people away from her. The next situation, and this is now what I'm being told, because after Sinister got blocked, I stopped fucking with her. Or unfollowed, I stopped fucking with her. I left it alone. So now I'm just hearing shit. And this came to me from V. Clay. She came to tell me after that, you were the one that was taking her clients from her. You're sitting in the box of Chicago John, not doing any work. You taking your clients from her. Also, on top of that, another thing I forgot to throw in, while I'm still coming into the autism lives, there's a person that comes into the autism lives that starts shit with me a lot. They come in the box. She shared it to them every time I came in there after we got into it. And they would stay in the comments like I didn't fucking see it and watch the shit go down between me and them. And make her little comments, even though subliminal, so that way you couldn't screenshot and really say that was something, like laughing faces and shit like that. I peeped that shit. But peep this. I get sent a receipt. This is who? I sit on it. I'm not gonna do that to that girl. I'm not gonna do that to her. I was like, until I get evidence that she's like literally like doing all the shit that I really believe she's been doing, because y'all heard all the incidents I just said, and they all make sense and add up, I'm not gonna do that to her. Yesterday, while Tea Time was live and she's exposing V. Clay, Sinister is in the comments coaching her. I got proof. And I'm gonna explain to y'all what y'all saying before I finish my side of this, because I'm gonna be done after this.
Let me explain real quick.
List, not dates and times. During this part, Tea Time was talking about the list that she just told y'all of that she sent.
Sorry, excuse me. Just real quick.
The list she sent of all the comments that she was making in regards to Tea Time. And she said,
listen to me real quick. I'm just letting you know, because if you hear me breathing and stuff, I'm gonna try to move the mic, but I just unmuted myself because I can't keep coming back to the truck.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So yeah, where she say right here, wait, it was late. She is correcting Tea Time and letting her know, no, I didn't say it was dates and times. It was list. She's admitting herself what she said for Tea Time to put out on this live, which is proving she was dead in the middle of Tea Time getting that battery to go on live and start all this shit. Then I saw this. That wasn't planned. That was a coincidence. She's still talking about she shouldn't have even been privy to about V. Clay. Sinister is literally in 4K. Y'all see it right there. Screenshot it. Sinister is right there in 4K, literally being a puppet master. And she got her hand up back. Oh, don't say this. Say this. It wasn't planned. It was a coincidence. Oh, it wasn't dates and times. It was a list. So once I saw that, it was up. I posted her picture. I did. Because what you are not going to do is be a snake, a fucking monster, start shit with people, and then be the victim. And I said the same thing to Clay. Y'all really deserve to still be friends with each other, because y'all did the same shit. Sat up here and played a lot of back end shit, which you was in them groups. You was in them groups, Sinister. You was in them groups where T was being talked about. That's how your ass can tell her so much, because I don't even know half the shit you talking about. But Tea Time ain't gonna question that, because she need a fucking friend right now. Your ass was in there plotting. So when it comes to people that plot, I'm gonna drop the real shit. You don't tell no lie on me, and I won't speak facts on you. Ballhead, do you have anything else to say? Because I'm about to end this shit.
I guess that the last thing I want to say is the fact that you've done nothing but be great friends to her. And that V. Clay was a good friend to me too.
I did.
And to me too.
I did.
I don't deal with her. I'm sad. I'm sad that things are the way that they are right now.
Don't let me know that you've been talking shit. Listen to her daughter. Listen to the shit her daughter said. That came straight from V Clay. You been talking shit. Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
hurt. You wild.
So I'm sad that things happened the way that they did. It's fucked up. It's fucked up and it's foul. And it just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you choose to really literally believe some fuck shit. I can't even get this damn thing up. If you
Girl,
choose to
yes you can. You
believe,
strong.
no, I can't.
You gotta get a
Okay.
step stool, friend.
No, it's not a step two. I'm trying to release this damn thing. My ass probably pulled forward too much. Um, so, and this fucking man just won't fucking get the fuck away from me. I'm beating him to get a trailer, and he following me everywhere. Golly. But
You need
hang
to turn
on.
your camera on. Do we need to check the scenery? You
Uh-uh.
okay?
It's
You
cool.
sure?
Yeah, he's another employee.
Oh. I'm about to say, is that girl? I was like, this sounds like a random nigga. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
He's an employee. He's just lonely, I guess.
Monitoring, like, well, monitor. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you do. No offense. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
He's micromanaged. I walked to the. What the fuck?
What's wrong?
Oh shit! I didn't take my fucking shit off. Damn, I'm fucking up. Damn, I fucked up. Shit, I tripped out.
You see how easy that was, though? I'm glad you said that, because that's all V Clay had to say was,
Did I
damn,
rip
I
it out?
fucked up. I fucked up. My bad. She couldn't even say that. She literally was like, I owe Pilot Bay an apology. Pilot Bay, you do owe her an apology. But you owe a lot of motherfuckers an apology, bitch. Like, it won't just her. And I feel like the shit you say, you know for a fact what it's gonna do, V Clay. You grown as fuck. That's like the shit that I say. When I go in these lives and say certain shit, I know, I not only know when I'm saying, but I also know that people are gonna have an issue with it. So it's like, if you really, I just, go ahead, Boy, because I'm getting irritated all over again. And I'm not gonna rant on this motherfucker for an hour because I ain't got time anyway. I got shit to do. Go ahead. Ball head. Okay, Auntie Kitty.
I was trying to get my headset to reconnect. Shit, this motherfucker said, "You good? Okay, move, baby." I was trying to get my stuff to reconnect. Like he just, huh?
And while she reconnecting her shit,
I'm
I want
good.
everybody to notice.
I'm
I want
good.
everybody to notice if he was in V Clay Live, I came in there extremely calm. Like the first thing I said is, "You are lying, V Clay. You are lying." And I'm literally trying to talk to her at 0 so that way she doesn't
Okay.
get upset and start crying. And she, rah! Oh, here we go. You're lying. You're fucking lying. What's
Huh?
wrong with you? Like, stop doing that shit. And you making your daughter look crazy because I don't know if she know you lying, but you're making her look crazy as fuck.
Okay.
Because she defending you knowing the fact that you lying. Because I feel like she know you lying. She up there going hard. Were you on the call?
Do you want this? Do you want it?
Because you a grown-ass lady. Didn't she say you was my age? Were you on the call?
Yeah, I don't want it either. So what do you want, a strap?
Shit don't make fucking sense.
Okay. I don't either. So,
Then
and
she
I
just
just don't.
came at me. She just full-blown came at me, Tyra. I'm
I don't
talking
want
raw,
to.
like a Dungeons Dragon. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be viewed as a bad friend. I don't like that snitch thing that somebody kept saying. There was nothing for me to snitch on. So if I have full involvement in this bullshit,
Why would they call you a
there's
snitch?
nothing because I told the truth.
But V Clay not the snitch and she sent the screenshots?
Exactly.
I'm being honest.
Exactly. So with that
I
being
need a
said, it's
popsicle,
like
y'all.
it's
Shit
like
good.
what do you expect for people to do? Again, I didn't have full involvement in the fuck shit. I did not have full involvement in the fuck shit. But at the same time, if my name is brought up in it and you're making it seem as if I'm in the middle of some fuck shit, of course I'm going to defend myself. So that was the whole purpose for me to even say anything. It's oh so much I can say or can't say, but the simple fact of it's not my fight. So yeah, she had smoke for V Clay. and I can't argue the truth. If the truth is blatantly smacking you in the face, I can't argue and say, oh, no, 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 she's not messy,
Thank
when
you.
you can blatantly see that she is. So, and this is something that I would tell her in her face. So if I say this to you already as your friend, what's the problem now? What's the problem that I say it on the panel? How does it make me less of a friend if I stay the same way I already am?
She said she would have never gone and talked about us in the front end like that, but
You
you
said what?
did. She said she would have never gone and talked about us in the front end like that, but you did. You
We
did.
did.
You
We
definitely
did.
fucking did. You did. So
We
that's a
did.
lie.
So you having conversations, and here's the thing, and you already know how I am, Shigo, because I keep it a beam with you and everybody else. We talk every single day, and I've never lied to you and say, well, hey, if we have conversations, my dude gonna know.
I
I'm not
told her,
gonna
I
lie.
was like, you know my nigga though. He
I'm
know
not.
everything.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say that he don't know. And if you think that I'm not gonna tell him, then I mean, hey, you know what I'm
It
saying?
is what it
And
is.
and and you and you've experienced things with me where you've told me things and maybe assumed, and not tripping if I did, but maybe assumed that I told other people and I haven't. You
Not
know what I'm
assume, but
saying?
I asked. Just because, and the only person I asked was Tiki because I know that y'all are close. But even then, you didn't tell her.
No.
Like Tiki didn't know the shit that you told me. I told her.
You see, so it's like it's nobody was over here being snakish to each other as a friend, but when she's the one doing snakish shit, how are we the bad guys? How are we bad friends?
I don't feel bad. I told you that yesterday. I don't feel fucking bad at all. I don't feel
Um,
bad. This is a popsicle. Sorry. I don't feel bad for what I said. I don't feel bad for even how I came off at what I said because this is like the fifth time I've told you to stop doing that shit. This is like the fifth time. It's not the first, second, third, or fourth. This is like literally at the fifth time where